Hi, I'm back. Hi guys, I'm Jamie. Welcome back to my channel. It's been about a month since the last time I sat down and recorded a proper video like this. To be honest, no excuse. I've just kind of had a bit of a mental block, sort of. I just have this problem where I think of a video idea, but I think that's been done 200 times. And people tell me, you know, calm down, they're watching it because of your personality, not because of what you're doing. But I kind of want it to be a happy medium of cool stuff you've never saw before, and me. But one thing that definitely never gets old, or you can never watch too much of, is like stuff that saves you money. So I'm coming at you with a little tutorial. Now the point in this video isn't, you know, the makeup look itself. It's really not. It probably is going to be nothing special. It's just to show you everything that I have got in my little box of drugstore, as in, wait, okay, let me break this down. Drugstore is the word used for shops, kind of like Boots, Superdrug, Semichem. These are all of our UK drugstores. In America you have CVS, you have Target, you have Walmart. I mean, I don't know if they're classed as drugstores, I don't know. But everything that I've got today is actually from Superdrug, which is probably the UK's biggest drugstore. If you can't get any of these products in the US, then I am sorry, but I think the majority of them you actually can, so don't complain. It's definitely not a full face of drugstore because, listen, I'm not going to just put a product in here for the sake of putting it in here and recommending it to you, because that's not what I'm all about. If I don't use a product and I just skip past it, I'll let you know, but that's probably because I haven't found a good enough version from Superdrug yet, or I just haven't tried it yet. So if you have any of these products, please leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know how you feel. Also, if you go out and buy them, because trust and believe, I know I'm only a little small YouTuber here, less than 1,000 subscribers, but I have recommended things that people have went out and bought before. Shook. So if you do decide to buy any of these products, tag me and hit me up and let me know you're buying it because you saw this. If you like this style of video and you want to save more money with me, then give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. And obviously the most important thing is that you subscribe to my channels. The little red button right below the video, it means so much to me. Of course, it's free of charge, and it just means you become part of like the crew that I have going here. The little crew that get a video once a month. Ugh. So without any further ado, let's just get into it with the first product. So the first part of a makeup routine is skincare, and I do have a few skincare items here for you from Superdrug, but they're also by the brand Superdrug. They're their own brand, in-house type of stuff. They're both part of the Vitamin E range. This here is the Vitamin E Moisture Intense Cream, and this one is the Vitamin E Spray. Now, oh my god. So this spray is everything. It's kind of your equivalent to MAC Fix Plus. It's not going to make your makeup last any longer, but it is definitely going to hydrate the skin before you put any makeup on, and you can spray it throughout and calm down the look of all the powder. I've been enjoying this a lot. Also this, I'm very funny about my skincare, and I always get scared that things break me out, but I've used this I use this on every single client, but I've only used it on myself a handful of times, and so far, like, so good. I would definitely go out and pick this up now. It's hard to explain the smell. Stunning. How weird is it? It's summer. It's summer, and I'm wearing yellow. Whenever I wear yellow and it's sunny outside, I always feel like I'm in the Steps music video for Love's Got a Hold of My Heart. Iconic. Okay, so for brows, I'm going to be using the Revolution Pro brow pomade in the shade Soft Brown. I picked up two of these not long ago, Soft Brown and Medium Brown, I think, and I have been using them on absolutely everybody. When you first buy them, they're a lot more moist. They are a lot more moist when you first buy them, and they do dry out just a little bit, just like Anastasia, just like all the other pomades you've used, but all you need is a little bit of oil or something and it brings it back to life. So I'm just going to leave it there. I don't really like too heavy block brows recently, so I will come back to them later with a different product, but for now that's all I'm doing, don't judge. Okay, next thing is concealer, and this is the Barry M All Night Long Concealer. I first saw people talking about this on Instagram, and thought I may as well try it out, and I do like it. It's not too wet, it's not too matte, it sits right in the middle, really affordable. Not a great shade range, but if you're, I mean, you can make it work for sure. So I'll be using this to carve out my eyebrows, use as my eye base, and on my face as my normal concealer. See, it's just really smooth. It doesn't even crease that much, even on the eyelid. Kind of loving. So next thing in the routine is obviously some eyeshadow, and sorry, but that's something I'm going to be skipping. I'm not a bougie eyeshadow wearer, but when you have brands like Morphe and Sample Beauty and Melcure and all these brands that do really affordable high performance shadows, I am usually quite scared of drugstore shadows. I really shouldn't be, especially in this day and age. I'm sure some of them are amazing, and when I do find one that I absolutely love, I will share it with you guys, but for now I'm just going to throw some bronzer on my eyes, and I'll be right back. Okay, next thing is this. This is quite special. This is the Barry M Crushed Dual Liquid Eyeshadow, and I have been really enjoying this. Sometimes when I'm playing with pigments and glitters and stuff like that, you want something wet to put down first, so you can use a glitter glue or even just a concealer, but when you can use something as blinding and as shimmery as this, why not? I'm just going to throw this on the eye, and right away, like, yes, and then kind of blending it out with the brush. Now obviously that is not the finished product, but right about now, when it's still quite wet, is when you would go in with any pigments or shimmers or anything like that. I'm not going to, because I'm going to do something else, but right about now is when you would add more makeup. More and more makeup. I mean, you know, there's like 200 products just like this one. I've just been loving this one specifically, and I'm here to share that with you. Next up is this item from Collection. This is the Glam Crystals Dazzling Gel Liner. Now I have been kind of obsessed with this and all glitter liners for the past few months. At first I didn't get them, I thought what's the point in them, and I don't know, I struggled with them at first, but kind of living for this right now. Like, hi. It just goes on so full coverage, like, I don't know if you can even see that, but like, it's so full coverage. And if you use it sparingly, just on top of a silver shadow, or you could do a little graphic liner with it. Sometimes when you're playing with loose glitters, it can be really messy and too much at times. So if you just dab this on in certain areas, it gives you all the glitter you need. This is just the plain silver, but I think there's a rose gold, there's a gold, there's a metallic silver with like, holographic silver with like lots of different colours inside it. There's a blue, oh, there's a black one, like heavenly. Okay, next thing is eyeliner, and sorry, again, I do have to skip this. I know the drugstore probably have 150 amazing eyeliners, but I just can't get enough of gel liners, and I feel like a lot of the drugstore gel liners do tend to transfer, but I've not tried them all. But I'm going to skip past liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to put some mascara on before I throw my lashes on. Disclaimer, this is new. Only got this last week, but I'm absolutely obsessed so far. This is the mascara by Nip and Fab. They only have one, I believe, so you can't miss it when you go in the shop. This is like super black, super intense. Kind of obsessed. Okay, mascara on, lashes on. I know people are going to ask, so what these lashes are, they are by a brand called Yasmi Cosmetics. They are a mink lash, and they're in the style Paris, but they're not drugstore. I know this eye look isn't the best, it's not the products, it's because I'm kind of rushing to show you everything, but take it or leave it. Anyway, so, okay, now I'm going to move on to skin, and I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Maybelline Super Stay Foundation. Heaven. Made a whole video about this foundation. It is available at Superdrug. Everybody's been raving about it, and I did a full video on it months ago, and you can find that linked, either it just popped up, or maybe it is down in the description box, but try and look for that and give it a watch. But I'm still quite impressed with this, even months on. I'm also going to be applying that with Boom. Next time you're thinking about walking into Harvey Nichols or somewhere like that, or Beauty Bay, and paying like £17 for a beauty blender, think again. The beauty blender was the best sponge I had ever tried until I really gave this one a try, and this is the Real Techniques beauty complexion sponge or something like that. In my opinion, when it's wet, it's just as soft as a beauty blender. Life. Actually, I'm a little bit too tan for this right now, but it does oxidize just a little bit. If you're in Superdrug and you're having a look for your shade and you find one that matches you absolutely perfectly as soon as you put it on, maybe get the shade lighter. That's my advice. So be back in a week, just blending my 5-head. Now I'm going to go back in with that All Night Long concealer by Barry M and just go under my eyes, my cupid's bow, my chin and my nose. Now I just need to set my face, I'm so sorry, I am skipping this section. I love the Laura Mercier powder, I love the Kat Von D translucent powder. If I'm looking for something a bit more cheap, then I'm sure you could find something in the drugstore. Let me know if there's something from Superdrug, like a setting powder that you just love, but I haven't found one yet, so I'm just going to set my face with some powder. Well, not my whole face, just under my eyes and the places I put that concealer, and I'll be right back. To be fair, when it comes to bronzing powders, I'm not too sure I do have many from the drugstore, and that isn't because there is none that I like. I'm sure a bronzer is a bronzer, and I'm sure I could find tons inside Superdrug. But what I do have that is available from Superdrug, if you want to be a bit more brave, is this. This is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick. This one's in the shade F14, and I have been using this to bronze the skin, but it's very dark, so be careful. So what you can do is take it onto a separate beauty blender or sponge or something like that if you have one handy. Look how dark that is. So you do have to be a little bit careful. I'm just going to start bouncing that underneath my cheekbone. I also want to bring it up the hairline, everywhere you would normally put your bronzer. I mean, yes, it's a lot more work than just using a bronzer and a brush, but I think that looks absolutely great, don't you? To set the rest of your face, which is something I don't do really that often unless I'm going out on the town and I need the whole face to stay. But if you're looking for something to set the rest of the face and you have more of a tan complexion, I have been enjoying this. The Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder in the shade Banana. And you know what? It's actually really, really good. Not for under my eyes or for anywhere I've put the concealer because it would legit turn it orange, but just a very light dusting of this all over the face to set the areas where you're most dark, so where your foundation colour is. And I think because it's not stark white, it kind of leaves a nicer colour behind than just, hi, I'm white powder on your face. So I just went and added some highlighter and blush, both definitely not from Superdrug. Highlighter is by Doll Beauty, it's available at Topshop, it is the best highlighter, and if you think there's one better than this from Superdrug, definitely tell me. Also put some more of that Nip and Fab mascara under on my bottom lashes, and you can see like how much of a difference just a little bit makes. That is from Superdrug. Okay, next thing, and possibly the whole reason I made this video, or the product that sparked this video, is this liquid lipstick by Maybelline. This is from the Super Stay range, just like the foundation. Now, you can see how much I use it because there's nothing on it. The stickers came off, everything's came off. You'll see these at the Maybelline, you know, area. They are the Super Stay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks. Not hard to find. This one is in the shade 55 and it is actually the lightest shade they have. And every single client of mine that I have put this on has asked where it's from, or they've written it, or they've taken a picture of it so they can buy it themselves, and I just love it. It's like my new favourite nude because it's not too pink, but it's not too grey. I just am obsessed. And it's from Superdrug. It's by Maybelline. Like, oh my god. So let me put it on. And forever, I've been using like disposable lip wands and stuff to put this on people. But it's almost done now, so I'm going to use it on myself one last time and then throw it out. And obviously go buy another one. Oh, it's like a peachy nude. Kind of matches my contour and blush. And you can completely transform this if you put this with a darker liner. It goes even more Kim K fantasy. It's just my favourite, and I'm going to go and buy 5 of them, I think. Okay, you guys, and that completes this video. Not really look, but I mean, it actually turned out okay, didn't it? Do you know what? I'm lying. I have to give myself a quick little spray with that Superdrug Vitamin E spray one more time. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video. It was a weird one, but I just wanted to show you these products without just talking about them. I may as well put them on as I talk about them. I honestly do love every single thing that I just used. Nothing was a first impression. I've used all these things to death. Literally, I've just finished my liquid lipstick. Like, that is the last of it gone. The things that are full, like the spray and stuff like that, that's because I've just repurchased it all. And if you've ever had your makeup done by me, I've probably used most of these things. Hi Mum, how are you? I'm filming a video.
If I billed you up, we could have handed that in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right? Or, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Just give me I'll give you a call when I'm done. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Just let me know in the comment section what some of your favourite drugstore makeup product things are. But thank you so much for joining me, and if you did like this kind of style of video, which was actually quite a lot of film. A lot of film? Can't talk today. It was a lot of fun to film. Subscribe to my channel. Hit me up on Instagram because I'm always over there talking shit about makeup anyway. So if you want to DM me or anything regarding any of these products, then that's where to do it. Have fun, stay snatched, be nice to people, and have a nice day. That's a long outro. Could I change it to that? But until next time, I just want you to have fun, stay snatched, be nice to people, and have a nice day. Bye.